Welcome to the Friday Audit. Today, you aren't just watching, you're the auditor. I'm giving you a real-world scenario based on a 180K a year case study. We have a recruitment AI that is systematically rejecting the best candidates. You have 7 minutes to find the bias before the company loses its top talent. On-screen graphic, mission, the resume filter audit. Candidate A, 10 years experience, Ivy League, mentions varsity lacrosse, accepted. Candidate B, 12 years experience, state school, mentions captain of women's basketball, rejected. Pause the video right now. Look at the keywords. What is the AI actually filtering for? Did you see it? The AI didn't filter for gender directly. That's a hard block. Instead, it found a proxy variable. Because the historical data was 90% male, the AI learned that lacrosse, a male-dominated sport in that data, was a predictor of success, while women's basketball was a predictor of failure. The AI isn't sexist, it's a mirror. It's reflecting the lack of diversity from 2015. If we don't fix this, the company will stay 90% male forever. As an auditor, I don't just delete the sport. I have to blind the model to gendered keywords, or better yet, tell the AI to prioritize leadership titles regardless of the specific sport or club. We call this feature neutralization. This is why this job pays $180K. A software engineer builds the filter. An HR person uses the filter, but only the auditor knows why the filter is broken. In 2026, if a company gets caught using this biased filter, they face massive class action lawsuits. I'm their insurance policy. But let's get real for a second. You're probably wondering, how do I actually find these glitches? It's not like the code screams, "I'm biased" in bright red text. In fact, the most dangerous biases are the ones that look mathematically perfect. Take the selection bias trap. If I'm auditing an AI for a credit card company, the first thing I look at is the training data. If that data only includes people who were already approved for credit in the last 10 years, the AI has no idea what a good candidate from an underserved background looks like. It's like teaching a dog to recognize good people, but only ever showing it photos of people wearing blue hats. Eventually, the dog doesn't look at the person, it just looks for the hat. In the AI world, that blue hat could be a specific college name, or even a certain way of phrasing a hobby. This brings us to the most controversial part of my job, the trade-off. Sometimes, to make an AI 100% fair, you have to make it 2% less accurate. That is the $180,000 conversation. I have to sit in a boardroom with CEOs and explain why a slightly less efficient model is actually better for the brand's long-term survival. If you're watching this and thinking, "I don't know Python well enough for this," stop. The technical side is only 40% of the role. The other 60%? It's investigative journalism. You're looking for the story behind the data. You are asking, who was left out of this room when this was built? Let's talk about the explainability crisis. As models get larger, like GPT-5 or specialized medical transformers, they become black boxes. Even the engineers who built them can't tell you exactly why a specific output was generated. That's where my adversarial probing comes in. I spend my afternoons basically interrogating the AI. I feed it thousands of slightly altered prompts, changing one variable at a time until I find the breaking point. It's a game of digital cat and mouse, where the stakes are human rights. Now, let's talk money and the ethics premium. Why 180K? Because in 2026, the AI Act means companies face fines of up to 7% of their total global turnover for non-compliance. If you're a multi-billion-dollar tech giant, paying an auditor 180K is the best bargain on your balance sheet. But there's a dark side to this career too. Sometimes you find a bias that a company doesn't want to fix because fixing it would be too expensive or would slow down their product launch. That's when the ethics part of ethics auditor really gets tested. You have to be willing to be the most unpopular person in the Zoom call. You have to be okay with saying, no, we cannot ship this, even when there are millions of dollars on the line. It takes a certain kind of backbone that you won't find in a coding bootcamp. If you're still here, you're likely one of the few people who actually cares about the human in human-centric AI. So here is your roadmap. Step 1. Start reading the Algorithmic Impact Assessment Frameworks. They are the blueprints for everything I do. Step 2. Learn the fairness metrics. Terms like disparate impact, equalized odds, and demographic parity. These are the scales we use to weigh justice in a world made of bits and bytes. And step 3. Build a portfolio of red teaming. Find an open source model, find a bias, document it, and show how you'd fix it. That is worth more than any degree in the current market. The window for this career is wide open right now, but it won't stay that way forever. The machines are learning fast, but they still need us to teach them how to be good. I've shown you my day. Now I want to see you start yours. That's it for today. I'll see you in the next episode.